GMS?
Yeah, so while we're waiting for GMS, we can talk about the maps render. We've got Process first, Snake Water, and then Viaduct, I believe.
Alright. And who picked what map?
I'm pretty sure Riceconsumers, since they were the #1 seed, I'm pretty sure they picked Process and Viaduct. So this is their map to start off the game tonight.
Those are pretty scout-heavy maps. Scout and demo maps.
Yes, I was about to say Scout and demo maps, so they'll probably attribute to the Ryan factor. He's been having a really good season on Demo Man, warming up to the task. This is probably a big step for him. You know, if he comes out winners of this, can easily skip a division, probably try to tackle low Prem again, have another run in that. But yeah. Also, TG, he's been around for a really long time, playing in various different teams, roaming. Yeah, so yeah, he's a really experienced roamer. I think he's also done medicing and scouting, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does a cheeky util. He's known to do that in the past, but Scandal, last season he won Best Scout in Division 4, I believe, render. So he's a up and coming name. Their pocket is probably a thing to talk about. Roro got transferred in. Emergency transfer after the final transfers were locked out due to very loose adminning by Red Hawk render. So yeah, that team's actually pretty solid. I'm actually tipping. My prediction is probably Riceconsumers will probably win Division 3 outright render. I'm going against the Communist team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go against the Communist team as well. Just because.
Speaking of Communist, he's absent for tonight because he is overseas in Japan. And
not America, surprisingly.
No. Another fact, render, is the past 3 hours in playoffs, like as in grand finals or playoff stages, for the past 3 hours, Tom has been absent from his respective teams in each one.
He's gonna break the rack record of teams dying soon and remade.
Yeah, so what? Last year when Tom won Div 2 with his team of rack people, he was absent in the grand finals because he was overseas. Last season, for our final game for the rack team versus Not Bad, he was absent because I don't know what he was doing actually. I think he went for dinner or something. So yeah, we had like Ferris Get Right, swap roles and fill in. And tonight he's gone ski. So yeah, Davey's playing Doorman. I think he was originally scout for the team, but he's been around for a long time. He plays Doorman and Pug, so I'm pretty sure he'll be fine on the roll. And looks like we're going to be going live soon, render.
Yes, it'll be interesting. I have not seen too much about some of the players on Team Rice, especially their scouts, but considering that they picked Viaduct for maps, there must be a reason why. So I'll be interested to see why.
Yeah, I think they'll go alright. Like I said, Scandal was a standout in Division 4 last season, so he's made the transition to Div 3, and he's gone the #1 seeded team, so he's obviously on the roll, moving up through the divisions, and we're live.
Let's check out the demo man. Look at good old CKG Ryan, this first one. Good experienced demo man, at least in pugs.
He absolutely destroyed that rollout render.
Yeah, that was actually pretty damn fast. Wow.
And actually, Premgrave's actually opted for going to sewer right. Davey went through sewer and they're taking their crates up high.
Nice damage. So it looked like it was going pretty well there with lots of good damage, but the counter bombs from the 2 soldiers from Premgrave just did so much.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. Like Ryan hit the perfect rollout. Like he destroyed that rollout. Like he hit a fast rollout. It wasn't super fast cadence, but it was really good for what he is, for what the levels that they're playing at. And TG just got sandwiched up top by doing good damage. There wasn't any kill conversions for Riceconsumers render.
Yeah, like I said, the counter jumping, just nothing died, even though they took so much damage on the left crate. And this is Uber said with the heavy defending loss. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, let's see how the super goes. So they have pushed in for the rots. I like it. They did muscle their way quite far in render. Like they got players behind up top. They're on the point. Good point control. get a couple of frags so far, but this heavy's still alive and not being focused. Anyone's fight.
They have so much point presence though from the red team. Rice just survived that. There wasn't really enough focus on the heavy early on. The heavy just lived too long. Slow push was good to get the Uber in, but they just didn't focus stuff.
You also
and they didn't play around the point either.
Yeah, just backing up what you said, Render. You also noticed like they walked in, but they soloed Uber. They didn't have a scout with the Uber or anything to kill that to insta kill that heavy. So yeah, a bit of a misplay. But that being said, both makes did die. So it was a really, it was a good defense by the red team. And Ryan just roasted Nast right there at choke. Hit a nice pipe on him, midi, pulls him to crater. But we do have a sniper for the blue team.
Double red soldier bombing the choke, just forcing them out without even a fight. Although they did have a sniper and the sniper wasn't able to do anything, so that was a good choice to back out.
Yeah, we've got Cole actually sniping here, so our medic main turned into, sniper extraordinaire.
Well, I'd actually say he's a very good soldier. Like, he was a soldier for Team Go when they were playing.
That was many years ago, and that being said, Athena gets taken out, 90% Uber.
Yeah, that was a great Uber. Just got onto everyone and killed everything.
And they could follow up on this round. Like, they've got themselves 4 frags here, so they basically just need to finish the cap off onto second and roll onto last, but no one's on second yet. Okay, TG's finally gone back, and Cole and Nas getting some frags here, and there's spawns for the blue team. Oh, I think they didn't leave anyone behind to capture second as quick as they could, Render, I think, and they got ahead of themselves for that last push.
Yeah, and the repush is coming out now. It's very back and forth at the moment. No, that was a very good push, but just not being able to use the player advantage efficiently. Let's see how Prem Dreams works it now, because they have a very free, open entrance to the point. And they're getting in right now, just for free. They're going to probably kill a soldier, except that soldier does so much damage it even gets away. On 3 HP, TG doing a lot of work there.
I think
soldier, a demo man caught out. Wow, Davey.
Yeah, sorry, Render. Yeah, they just have to back out. Lost their demo. They got Uber out. They should wait for the Uber out and just play off their absolute advantage.
I think they're going to get forced here with the player ad. This Uber is going to be really ineffective. Yeah, here we go.
Ooh,
the soldier doesn't even have any rockets.
No, he had nothing loaded when the Uber got forced. There's a scout behind him. It's not taken out yet.
And he gets out through. Oh, here comes the crits. Didn't see this coming in. Any middies? No middies.
2 frags behind the crits. Yeah, the scouts are going ham. Rams and Cole. They're causing havoc behind it. This med is some pressure on the medic and on the dome, man.
Looks like Megumi goes down. Very good damage from Davey.
Ooh, TG bombs in. Ooh, TG bombed in on Athena at the end of that play, but yeah, Ryan gets out, so that's a bit of a consolation. Domain gets up. He's getting chased. Chased hard. He's fine. Jumps away.
Yeah, they're going to play it safe, and I think they're going to have to give up this mid for free. So that's huge Uber advantage, pushing on a second. They kept this up quick. Now, depends on where they're going to push. Hopefully they take a scout in this time. So they're picking IT, but they're being spotted. And there's a lot of spam coming through. So he's gonna... Oh, no, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Got called out there, so...
And they're not even wasting any time. Not waiting for the Uber or anything. Just using these heals and the player advantage. But they move so slowly through the choke that they're just getting destroyed in it.
Yeah, Talk went in with a big bomb, got the medic, so... Still even.
Yeah, the scouts do manage to clean up.
That being said, Athena spawned and there's no one to heal, so... and, yeah. And none of them got forward spawn except for the medic, so they'll be seeing it last Render. I don't think they can really contest this, yeah.
The question is anyone going crits? Yes, Megumi has gone crits. So we're going to keep our eyes onto Ryan, and maybe we'll see another good crits onto a Process last. There's a sniper from Cole though. I don't recall him hitting any headshots this match yet, but This is a crit, so there are a lot more chances to get headshots.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
the sentry gun's going up as well.
Yeah, I think the SG's good. They probably should have got that out first before the sniper.
Well, they go really slow. They're about to get Uber. Here comes Ryan now. He goes out the wrong exit and gets pinned down by the sentry gun, and they popped Uber.
Oh, he actually got a nice pipe onto Nas during the actual during the Uber flash. And there's a soldier on the point. TJ's on the point. TG's on the point. Sorry.
But here comes the mate.
Yeah, good follow up. Good use of utils.
Goes huge. Yes. Yeah. Cole getting a headshot there onto Ella or Roro.
Yeah, Roro.
Yeah.
So this has actually been pretty back and forth so far. Like both teams obviously making some mistakes pushing last, but yeah, they've been very good defenses.
Both teams haven't really successfully pushed last properly. They haven't played the point properly.
And Red Team are contesting this in full force right now. We've got TG jumping around, scouts up top. Oh, big pops by Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan just being a firebase here, putting out so much damage. Wow!
Wow.
Huge damage by Ryan over the crate.
Both Domen just went kind of huge there, Render, like picking up like a couple frags apiece, and just it's still going on. I think Ryan's in a bad position. He's got stuff loaded.
Ryan gets smitted once and then smitted twice. Down goes Ryan.
That being said,
but Scandal's still on though, doing so much damage to this demo. Enforces the Uber.
Ooh.
And now Davey has got nothing loaded and can't chase.
Davey was kind of thinking about which player to kill because he could have killed the medic. I'm pretty sure if he committed and jumped after. But he did get a nice pipe onto a scout. Scandal lives on 5 health. And this fight's still going on. Yeah, this fight's still going on. TG got destroyed there. The scout might die.
Here comes a big bomb from Roro. Yeah, let's talk.
That was actually really well contested by Prem Dreams. Like they knew the other team didn't have Uber, but they know they definitely have an advantage. So they should.
Here they come back in with an Uber. They get forced early, and they use it to bomb in, which is pretty good. But I don't see a scout with this Uber, so no kills have been have gone through. And this scout's causing so much havoc. Even kills Roro there. Cole doing so much work. He's still alive.
Still in. Yeah, he got two frags.
Kills TG.
Both soldiers. Oh, Ryan.
Wow, Ryan, nice.
Yeah, Ryan piped the combo, basically destroy them and choke, but they're still shooting this.
Is this a backup from Scandal?
Yeah,
I really like this play.
Scandal sneaked past.
Both players are really low as well, so
that's
they go back. He might kill one. He kills one. He can potentially kill the Dome Man as well. Everyone just spawns now. If he comes back in. There he comes. Yeah, very well played by Scandal and Ryan. To fix up that situation that Cole caused on middle.
Yeah, that Uber really didn't do much but force him out, but as you said, Ryan and Scandal salvaged that fight, especially after Cole went ham, killing both soldiers.
Yeah. Whoa, TG's going crazy. Gets a trade with Cole. This opens up the flank a bit.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pick, but you'd probably want a soldier to push the flank because it's so they're
soldier
pretty
defend the flank as well.
I don't think Red Team will do much. Maybe a util by TG, swap out a scout, or probably trade Ubers. So they're really close. I won't trade the Ubers here actually. So Rory's confident.
Doesn't have it yet. Oh, that was so close by Barry.
Yeah. But post Uber, Red Team got crunched this post Uber because the low health.
that was a large multi for an even Uber.
Yeah, and Riceconsumers are just in control. Like, Cole was behind trying to pull off some magic again, but he gets taken down. Talk is probably going to go for a play, but I don't think anything's happened. Yeah.
Trying to do some work. But he's very much alone with Talk there. And they both get their extended and get picked off. Now, this will be a perfect opportunity to buff and push on the last. Leave one person capping second. I'm not sure where the medic is, though.
Med's at mid.
Okay. Yeah, probably no chance to push. Is it crits?
Nah.
No crits, it's alright. Engineer going up. It's alright to have an engineer up. A sniper would probably be better because it's very even. I'm not sure if they know this though.
Oh, well, they're grinding on a scout, so yeah, they could be grinding on a soldier, but
surprisingly no grinding with a soldier equalizer trick, which I feel is quite effective.
That being said, TG's scoping things out in lobby. He's probably called the SG position. They have mixed the SG up right now. They're rotating it, and they're actually moving it right now.
Wow,
so.
a lot of players are extending. I think someone wants an Uber.
Oh, they walked in. They walked in
wow.
deep left, and they had to force to use. Yeah, Talk forced them. And Scandal gets
still up on the other side of the point.
Yeah, this Uber has been beefed by the red team. Doman's above the point, but he's in the little panic room, but he's on 10 health. Yeah, gets taken down.
Yeah, that was really weird. Like, it seemed like the pocket wanted the Uber, but then Ryan took the Uber, and players were already dying.
Yeah, like TG died before that Uber came out, and they still committed pushing down deep right because they got him for free render. But you know, they got given the space, but they got punished severely for it. That being said, I don't think Blue can really push this. They're trying to. Ooh, now they can.
From Nasty. They haven't looked up yet though, and that was so much damage from TG.
Oh,
but
TG, Roma special. Yeah, he did the Roma special at the end.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, I thought that they wouldn't be able to push it, but the pick onto Pandora just opened it up completely, and they lost 4 players on the back of that render.
Yeah. Even though they were doing such a good distraction and bombing, just players are getting picked off elsewhere outside of the combo.
But the thing is, the story of this game so far is pushing last. Like, both teams have been here multiple times, and yeah. Early Uber by the red team. Oh!
They want to defend this.
They dropped Rand's sibling, so I think that's a pretty good Uber so far. If the red team can split up, because that's a demo man Uber.
They get Nasty as well, although this is going to be at least 2 players dying for this. Hopefully. No? Cole's going to die for it.
Yeah, red team definitely got to win that because basically Athena backed out and wasn't healing any players, and I think the problem with that Uber was there was no soldier with the counter Uber by the blue team. It was a demo man and scout, and the scout died instantly render, so...
Yeah,
no
soldier. Surprised at the pocket for...
Yeah, Nas was on the flank, as you saw that. Like, yeah, Nas was on the flank, so...
Yeah, Nas needs to kind of make more use out of these Ubers. He's getting a lot of free opportunities to get his own counter picks. Maybe with the lack of a shotgun.
Rora's about to use this Uber right now. They've probably got Uber through choke. Yeah, blind Uber through choke. I think it's alright because... Athena doesn't have it yet.
Whoa,
and,
going big on
Rora's going for it. He's got to get her. Yeah, very nice play. Cole gets taken down. This can be definitely a round push now.
Hopefully. They're building a sentry gun though. Sentry gun just started. This might go a bit poorly.
Yeah, door 1 they're coming through. So, good spam by Nast as they come in.
Wow.
Ooh, Medic gets taken down. They're trying to get on the point.
Way to go through.
They need to get on the point, but blue team has to stand on the actual point, like physically stand on it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good in the end, getting on the point and baiting it and doing so much damage. But going through that choke was very, very risky. I feel without an Uber. It's fast to get to the point, but it's easy to spam without Uber.
It's alright.
Second mid. 15 minutes in.
15 minutes.
Let's look at Davey. Davey goes fast, but then stuffs up the end of the rollout. Is now quite slow. Dueling Ryan. You have soldiers trying to take control of the left side. There's a lot of counter jumping. TG gonna get caught out here? Maybe, there he goes.
Both red soldiers down render, but everyone's so hurt. Everyone's in the red, and Ryan goes aggressive. Ryan's throwing his life away.
Cole doing so much work. That's 4-5 kills from him.
Oh, okay. I think mistakes were made when Red Doman jumped in aggressively render. That's not a play that I'd advise from a Doman in that situation. He's been so good. He's been so good.
He's been doing well without the jumping. I don't know why he needs to jump.
He knew that they were really hurt, that's why, and he thought he can convert the frags, but he didn't get anything done. So, bad luck by Ryan. Like, I could see why he'd want to do it, but he'd send other players in. They had no soldiers, that's probably why, so... And on the consequence, like, there was no one with the medic, and yeah, Cole cleaned up 5 frags. And here comes the push, deep right, in the ring.
They're running into a heavy.
Ooh,
this heavy dies. They do get Cole in the end, and that's quite a big pick in my eyes.
But...
And they're spamming the point.
Nice play. Yeah. It looked a bit grim, kind of, at the back end of, tail end of that render. Like, it was even players, but David was on the point.
Yeah, that free heavy and everything was... But at trade with the sentry gun for Cole might have caused some
that's
issues.
pretty bad, because Cole's been on fire this whole game. Davey stuffed up his rollout. He's going, he's locked in to go sewer. So, Ryan's already at mid.
Yeah, I'm watching 2G right now, just taking the top of the point, fighting the other soldier, and fighting the scout, just keeping very defensive, but here comes a counter bomb.
Oh.
A scout duel goes wrong with Rands. Rands getting two, getting both the scout and the soldier. And a third, creating another soldier. These scouts are doing so much.
Yeah, I think that the blue team are actually playing a lot smarter. They're just like leapfrogging players and rotating players. And that being said, Scandal gets a 1v1 on Cole in the sewer. He's still behind the enemy team.
It just feels like the blue team soldiers are creating a distraction and a smoke screen while the scouts go to town on the red team. Good experience coming through for Graveyard of Prem Dreams.
Scandal's still behind. They have to kill him. Yeah, Davey's on Scandal. He just spawned. He's probably gonna die here, Dave, if he's not careful. Ooh. That being said, the soldier TG's in. He's trying to go for a force here. He does get the force out, but that's 2 players for an Uber, so that's a pretty decent Uber in anyone's book, to be honest. Because blue team could bust through and get something done. Red Ubers gets forced. Roro's not getting anything done yet.
The soldiers, like, wow, Ryan gets Davey there.
Ooh.
But he's now left alone to Rands and Talk.
Roro did get Athena, and he's still at mid, fighting everyone here. Oh, he's got to die.
No.
Yeah. One thing to notice, Roro's opting for a shotgun render, while Nast is running the gunboat, so...
And...
TG's probably got to die here if he's... Ooh, he's on 100 health. Are they going to commit? Probably not, because red team got spawners.
Yeah, and they have no heals forward. The scout might die. No, gets out. Left for a lucky break.
Probably the stalemate for process. Wait until we see a push or a util. I wonder how red team are feeling this. Like, it's pretty even. They like to be pretty aggressive, as you see. Like, they like to hold really forward. I like liking that when they defend. They're actively poking, like they're walking through choke right now.
I don't like how they're pushing here. This is a pretty big bait. It's very even.
That's what I mean. I think they backed off because they're probably like something's wrong here. Like, they're trying to count players potentially. They probably think there could be a sniper, but blue team are holding pretty passively. Render.
Yeah, there's great positioning on the right side, great for both soldiers. They're just able to react to an IT push in an instant.
IT is a bit vulnerable. Like, someone could sneak by if everyone's spamming choke, but they seem to be alright with it. And equal Uber coming up, so Nasty's really thought of this. I don't know if he wants to trade or if they want suicide. Let's see what Talk is at.
Well, Ryan's very up close on the choke because this is a very good place for them, and as Scandal duels Rands and gets him.
Yeah, Scandal won the 1v1 in sewers, and red team are trying to push for this, and yeah.
Here comes a good Uber trade.
Rory's overextended, but yeah, he got too keen.
Bad.
Too keen to tunnel Davey, but that being said, the flank on the red team are in, and they're getting frags.
Yeah, it's pretty good by the scouts in the Roma to get behind, abusing the fact that they've got a player ad on the flank.
Oh, the medic's dead here. Yeah.
Nice.
Athena just ate too much spam and too much damage and basically was on a minefield of rollies, so... Yeah, the red flank played that really well. Like, even though Roro went in really deep, like, it just opened up for the rest of the team to get in and pick mini fights. But that being said, Master's on the medic here, and the medic's so hurt. Ooh, 30 health, so...
Wow, these flank players are really hurting
Oh, they're
as well.
still in! Yeah, Rands just goes in for a play, he gets taken out. I think the plays by the blue team is over. Because they're at a 80% Uber disad, so...
Yeah, there should be a free second point.
Yeah.
Well, there's a secret trap there.
They could probably still throw one player because last spawn's pretty fast and that being said, Pandora gets taken down the flank. I think Talk's gonna go for a play. He should go for a bomb right now. Ooh, he gets spotted, so he gets boosted. But oh! Ah! Shit! He nearly got it. He got a rocket and a skill stick hit onto Megumi, knocking her down to 40
Shadow
health.
Burn plane.
Yeah.
No Shadow Burn for you.
Oh, Blaze is a bit like that actually. Blaze had some really nice
No
ones.
Rambo
But
special for you.
Uber's in render, so
Well, Athena making a break for it.
that was a good Uber. They just muscled players out, stormed the point, and to be honest, there was no utils by the blue team. They were too late to react to that render. 2-1.
Yeah. Just playing the point really well there. It was very solid. Just no one going to the point, knowing that they can cap it quick.
Yeah, if they had an SG there, that would have definitely helped.
Let's watch Rands, because he's been going huge these mids. I want to see what Jules is taking, or where he's positioning. Playing very sound at the moment. As he's telling the Dem Man. And he picks him off. That's pretty poor play by
yeah,
Ryan.
Ryan was so fast to mid render that he was like thinking he could lock up players up, but Davey's been going sewer the whole time. I don't think Ryan's like caught onto that. That's why. Like he hasn't been sticking at sewers. He's just been sticking at choke. And you know you can always delay on this map, and they're about to lose 2 more players, so it's only Roro up. Let's see if he's gonna be cheeky or if he's he's cheeky. He's cheeky. He's gunboats and he's been cheeky in sewer. And he's about to go on right now. He's been spotted, so ooh.
Middies.
Oh, nice surf. That could have been something really special, but engineers up, heavy's up, so they've held this before.
Hopefully we see a scout in the super. There is a center gun up though.
They're always opting to push down here, and they've forced triple player Uber.
Cole. I don't like how they're
Yeah,
leaning on a scout against the sentry.
I think that they just I think it's just dropping players. I think like flashing too many times. That being said. Still could be anyone's point. Oh, the mid gets a saw off. Mid gets taken down by Nast.
Nast is doing so much damage.
Oh no, talk. Yeah. Bit of a throw there at the end. He could have reloaded a rocket.
I don't like how they're multing so many people against a sentry gun that can only shoot one person at a time.
They multed 3 people. They led on scout, then soldier, then demo, and then that's when Cole died.
Yeah. There's not much spam coming down that way either. Like they shouldn't be taking much damage.
No, like they're walking in for free. They get a really good distance, but they're just Ubering the wrong classes, I feel, render. You know, Uber your heavies first, kill the SG, then let the scouts run in, or Uber one scout in and hopefully gets in a position where you can catch him at the end of that Uber, just so they won't die to the SG or whatever shenanigans up. But they did, but they're, you know, they're mid-survive, so they've got Uber out again, so we'll be seeing a similar push, I'd imagine.
Is this a spy for Scandal? Just checking the medigun.
Yeah, but the medic lives, so they probably should have caught onto that.
This is a bit bizarre. A lot of multi coming out here again. They're taking up top.
Oh, but the heavy's doing
heavy.
nothing. I'm liking this position by the blue team, render. They did lose 2, but so.
Yeah, soldier up top though, nasty. Unfortunately, doesn't. No, he gets the dumb man.
No, I think.
Athena going for a hero play.
I think the kill priorities was a bit miscommunicated between the blue team. They were all shooting different players, render, when there was like good damage onto different players all the time. So. A botch push. 2 people died, but like during actual Uber, so.
Yeah, some players just wanted to get up top and kill the heavy, and they're out of the fight too long.
Well, we've got Cole sniping. He's hit 1 or 2 shots so far.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Ooh, Cole very low. Manages to get out.
We have lost the control point.
They still think he's in forward spawn, but so how are they going to push this point? They have Uber red.
I reckon they'll just go around choke again.
Whoa,
yeah.
no Uber.
Blocking this.
Really raw. TG
it's
going
alright.
ham.
Look at the free ground. They've got grass, so they can contest this. But if this scout dies on grass, I think they should probably back out a bit. But Roro still wants to go with this. He is keen. That was
somewhat tumbling the medic here. I don't like this. Will we get the medic?
No. He went in deep again. I think blue team should recontest this. Ooh, nice pipes by Ryan. And that being said, they've lost a bit too many players, blue team.
They can cap the point, yeah. Nice play, Bob, and give me a cap the point.
Scout's going to last. There's a scout
Scout's going to last.
now.
Meets a soldier.
This scout should be cleaned up.
The Scandal's done so much damage.
He might get a frag here if he hits his shots.
Doesn't take any damage either.
So it's basically even Stevens again.
Yeah. Cedric gun going up though for Prem team.
Yeah, I think Riceconsumers.
And Rand's going sniper.
Riceconsumers are fine with this because they're round up, render, and it's 4 minutes. So the way this map is going, like they could lose around because we've been snowballing, you know, from last point to last point multiple times. But there is going to be pressure on Prem Dreams to actually act and do something. And I think they're aware of this because Talk is being super aggressive in lobby, but it might just open the floodgates. And here comes an Uber.
Ooh, Pina just gets into spawn.
That being said, there's no one on point, and this could probably be the round and subsequential map render. They're still fighting this.
Ooh, so much damage. It's up to the 2 players left. Rory is so healthy though.
Yeah, good play by TG there. He converted the frags.
Yeah, I don't like how they fell back through spawn and Athena was alone, so she wasn't able to grind over.
Normally you chill up top near panic
Yeah.
room, rotate one
Yeah,
side to
just
one
like
side. Yeah.
falling behind Badlands last. Here comes Torque going in really fast, wow.
The control point.
He's not committing to it, but so
Yeah. Just reloading his rockets.
he's taking hit damage, and here comes the double soldier aggression by the blue team.
Looking at a Scandal here. As he enters the fight. Kills off Cole.
Ooh,
Now he's
nice
alone
clutch
with
by
the
Davey.
medic. Push gets picked up by Scout. Ryan going in. Ryan gets the medic. Very well played.
I'm not gonna
Rory's
lie.
still in though.
Torque? Did Torque just shoot himself on a rock without taking the health pack? Oh my god. Yeah. To be honest, Prem Dreams have won the majority of these mids render, but they're just not having good enough Ubers or
Yeah, I feel like
follow-ups to convert, cap points and, rounds.
I just don't feel like there's a dedicated pocket. Like the scouts are doing so well. The scouts and whichever roamer is happening is doing really well. But there's just the combo is a bit lacking with the pocket department.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no leading push. And that's
Yeah,
really important for pushing a lot.
We have the Inspiration Crits play coming out, so we'll be seeing some fireworks of some sort in the next minute. And Nas gets taken down. He kills Scandal, so that's probably a good trade at this point in time, because Scandal's been having a good game. And Torque's in on the demo, man.
Torque.
Yeah, misses his follow-up rockets. And here comes the crits.
Well, here comes the crits.
Uber. Yeah, Uber versus crits. We've seen this a few times already this week. Oh, Davey gets Pandora by jumping behind. He gets a pop onto the medic. They're still fighting this. Oh, Davey gets TG. Davey's going absolutely
Davey
ham.
going crazy.
Yeah, Davey, that was a pretty good sequence of events by him, but it's probably too little too late. Cole and Ren siblings are still trying to fight here. They could still probably get one round, actually. They've got a minute and a half left, but
Yeah, this is very tight. Like they've got to cap this
Yeah.
last though, and there's a heavy on last.
this is a
Against
good
very unbuffed play. Here it comes.
this is a good confidence boost for the blue team, regardless of the outcome of the
Nice
next
by
minute. That SG is probably a bit of a mistake, Render. Like maybe if he came out on a different class, soldier,
yeah,
probably could have
a
killed that
scout
player.
or a soldier or anything.
Yeah,
A
but
pyro, hell.
okay, a minute to win it.
Very
Possible on this map, but
Very
very
possible.
unlikely to be honest. Like, let's see how red team play this.
Gonna watch. I'll watch Roro here. Very easy.
Wow,
I don't know where he is, so I'm just
they played
watching-
Really
wow, that's
passive,
pretty
like,
aggressive.
Like Roro was jumping, like they jumped in, and Roro kind of like rocket jumped back up to try to protect his team. But as that happened, the medic died. So I don't know how they're losing these mids. There's a scout on mid, but
Pandora's on middle.
yeah, but Cole capped it. He's trying to just draw a player back, but he's picking a 1v1 with Cole. So
This is very possible.
no, because they're already at last. Render, like they have
Yeah,
to
but
push
23
last right now.
seconds with an Uber.
But they're down a player. It's a 4v. It's a 4v.
Comes a crit.
6 with a crit. So
Oh,
wow.
so much
is
damage
this
on that
happening?
Demon.
Is this happening, Randall?
Yeah, Sticky's on point. Sticky's on point.
They need bodies on point soon.
5, 4,
Oh, wow.
3.
What?
They get
No
it.
way. 1 second left. Holy tits. Holy crap. You what? I don't
Just
think that was
just had a
possible,
tea
but,
time experience.
I don't know, like to be honest, red team could have not even rolled out to mid and played it super passive and probably won that, to be honest, Render. Like, these mids, I don't even know what's going on by the red team. Like,
I do
Ryan's
feel that
faster,
though. Like they are risking those mids. They are risking those mids where they have to fight.
But you should know you've got 1 minute left. Like, you can turtle a bit or whatnot. You can probably expect a crits or something. You can expect super aggressive play, but it wasn't even that aggressive play. Like, no soldier went super fast over or any of that business. Red team just got caught up in the choke just to, like, leapfrogging players and just like the scouts dancing around. But well played to both teams.
Yeah, just those mids did so much. Like, what was that? That was 2 rounds in 3 minutes.
Yeah, that was pretty
Basically.
insane. We'll have a quick gander of these logs here if we can. Render.
Yeah, I'm gonna be interested in this.
Hold on a second, friend. I'll be with you. There you go.
Yes.
I disconnected. Sorry.
Yeah, I did as well.
I don't know if it was a server thing or something or whatnot,
I
but
think
we'll
it's
just...
a SCV thing.
Yeah, we can go over these logs quickly. Ryan going absolutely huge. Like, he was
Ooh,
pumping out the
yeah.
damage. Yeah, like 380 DPM. That's really impressive, actually. Like, that's super, super impressive at, like, any level. So, yeah. But to be honest, him and David have been even, as in, like, besides the damage discrepancy, which is not too much, like, 1,000 and a bit, like, the frags are even, the deaths are even, so I think the domain are pretty much cancelling each other out quite a bit, Render.
Yeah, like Dave is doing pretty well. Like I think it falls more on the scouts. Like let's look at the kills for the scouts. Yeah, Rand's sibling doing a lot. Where's Cole?
Cole is 22 frags. Like, the scouts are going huge, but one thing that's actually impressing me is Nasa's actually getting heaps of damage in as well. So you can probably say that Ryan is doing a lot of heavy lifting for Riceconsumers at the moment. I mean, Scandal's having a good game, getting really good follow-up frags. Roro's doing enough damage as Pocket. TG and Pandora, they're not getting the frag conversions because they're like the players that are lacking severely. 11 frags apiece.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really beat up on a Roman because TG won a round basically by himself around like converting those last damage frags and taking the third round for Riceconsumers.
So TG is the Roma.
Yeah, TG's roaming, so you know, like you really have to take these regrets up. Like we saw that last play as I was just talking about. Like they did so much damage, they got these 2 frags, and then they won the round, the third round. But yeah, I think the scouts are really shining on Prem Dreams. But like for the red team in comparison, I think their combo's shining a lot better. Like we see that Athena's getting disconnected with players, not just the Pocket, not just Nas, but with just players in general, as you saw like takes a bit of damage and then backs out through the choke or something, and then the rest of the team is just scattered, and like the red team capitalizes on that.
Yeah. Well, that was a pretty good.
That was a very good game. Like,
very good game.
There is a few mistakes from either team. Like Prem, like the way you've been seeing Prem Dreams play mids, you'd think that they'll stomp over. You know what I mean, Render? Like most mids they've been dominating, but you know, like one round, the first round was 15 minutes. It was, you know, last to last multiple times. I think in transition plays, I think Riceconsumers are probably better, and like even if because you know, it's getting players behind for the back caps, they're getting some cheeky dual picks, but I don't know. I think in like if there's like an even team fight or something, like I think just the damage output from Nas doing a little bit more, that's making up for, you know, what Ryan's doing, and just the frag conversions by the scouts is probably, you know, tipping them a little bit, and especially in the last 5 minutes, Render.
Yeah, like everyone on Prem Dreams is being quite solid. They're doing their jobs. Their combos doing their job as well. But on Team Rice, just some players are shining really well, and some others are lacking a bit.
Yeah, and the STV works again, Render, so you can.
Yeah,
it's the same. Oh, nice. Yeah, I just rejoined. I'm just having a quick look at these heals. Received Roro 45% Render. What's with the soldiers that start with R? They love these 40 plus heals.
Yeah. Good old Rocky.
Yeah, that being said, probably one large discrepancy is the scouts heals. Like Cole's 19%, but he's been grinding as well. But you know, you take the percentage of grinding out, and you could say that the scouts are getting a lot more love on the blue team, and that's showing in their frag conversions.
Yeah, like TG's getting less heals compared to Talk.
Yeah, TG's actually doing he's actually doing quite well for the positions he's playing. Like he's playing no heals at all, and he's holding flanks fine. Like you saw, like he's even like trading frags and pushing the flanks. You know, he's had decent timings. He is getting destroyed a bit, some mids, but everyone's getting destroyed on mids on the red team when they lose those mids so bad.
Just when there's no choke point, he can't hold it as well. Like he just plays the chokes with little heals. That's how he's playing, and he's leaving all the heals for his scouts and his combo. So especially his combo, because that's where most of the work's coming from.
And we're live, golden cap time, Render.
Let's watch some Ryan again.
Ooh, Megumi's on crits.
Oh, surprise. But that's really fast. I mean, he's not doing the Cindy Carter spouts thing, but it's still very
Oh,
fast.
Soldier deep and fast. Roro gets destroyed by Cole. I'm not too sure. Like, they're running crits and they're throwing players away. Like, you want to try and, you know, bait it a bit, and they've lost 2 already. There is a soldier behind. TG's behind. He's got to be full health soon. No, he opts to go for the medic. Okay, let's see where's Ryan. Okay, the good thing is that Ryan got out, but the bad thing is the medic isn't healing. And,
yeah, they're not gonna have crits.
They could still catch him off, but I don't know if any of the blue team saw the beam, because there is a chance per se that you could see the beam. Crits is up in 5. Okay, they've got it right now, and they've got no play. Okay, it's come from lower or upper. Here it comes. Whoa! Oh,
it's in the hole.
Half the team. I think blue team should probably
get
back
one,
out.
They get another one. Now it's just Davey and a scout. This is locking them. Oh, that was huge.
That was really good crits. They stacked the point. Blue team, they stacked the point, but they weren't locking out chokes as per se. Like, they let them walk out through lobby stairs. So
TG's already going forward. Like, he's covering IT.
And they're in choke.
Slowly, though.
Yeah, they're in choke right now. I don't think blue team can really do much. Let's see, Nas might get caught out here if they commit to get onto him. He's on 70 health.
Now it's all up to... They're bringing out 3 kills, but I think it's really up to
crits.
Cole.
They're crits right now, so I think a pyro would actually
all eyes
quite...
on Ryan. He's having a lot of...
I like that by Davey. Even though it was the Doman that died, it was probably the wrong class to do that, but he challenged the crits right close and...
Whoa.
See?
The point almost capped. Comes
Anyone's
CG.
point so far. They have to stand on the point. They have to heal. Pandora, 1v2. No, yeah, Davey spawned. Solid defense. Yeah, Davey...
Back and forward. Wow.
Yeah, Davey contested these crits hardcore. Like, he killed, he traded his life for the medic, so... You know,
that's well played, considering there's a sentry gun and everything.
Yeah, but the only bad thing is Dave's a dome man, and you know, you don't want your dome man to do that. But that
nice pipes by Ryan.
Red team are in here, and yeah, they forced the Uber, so... I think they had to milk this. I don't want them to commit this, because she is really low. She's on 50 health, and Ryan goes for a cheeky play.
Yeah, overextending, unfortunately.
Yeah. I think it's alright that Megumi died, because, well, Rose and IT Goblin, but Megumi was still on crit, so, you know, I wasn't sure. But then Rose sees the medic here, gets destroyed by Cole and Rams, like, eats them double meat. Red team should be at last right now. Yeah, like, Megumi's back on Medigun. Good choice. They can probably throw 1 or 2 players at them, like maybe TG, to try and get something done. I'm liking this. Gets destroyed. Oh, nearly a double midi. Yeah, I think blue team, this is their... They have to seal the deal right here, Render.
Yeah, hopefully they finally figured out how to push last. They do have a fully bred.
Yeah,
and there's one
going to
run
player out. They had 2 player out, yeah. Like, they should have been walking in a bit quicker, I think. Like, you walk in 90% potentially, but...
I don't really like them always going down this path. Like, getting straight into them with Uber is probably a better idea.
Yeah.
Considering they force already.
This is a good Uber. They haven't lost Cole yet, so... Oh!
No.
Rans. They lost Rans, but 2 kills by Davey.
So.
I think blue team have this. They just have to reload. Yeah. Wow. That was a really good crits play by Ryan. But just like the defense was really, really solid. Like I think Davey probably MVP for that round. To be honest, like he stopped that last point crits render in my eyes, and that kind of
yeah,
he stopped that.
Did a lot.
He stopped that. He died, and he respawned for their scout. You know, 1v1 duel because you know both scouts were kind of beefing their shots on each other. Even though there was a medic healing one scout, but it, you know, it could have potentially been a cap out. Yeah, I think Davey MVP, especially for that round.
Well, next map is going to be Snakewater.
Snakewater.
Last is going to be a lot harder to push on that, but it's going to be. I just think it's a lot easier to push middle to second on that map. It's a lot more open.
Yeah, that's true. Let me swing you these logs for this golden cap round.
Thank you.
So if you're just joining us, friends, you're watching the R14 Division 3 Grand Final. Our first map went to Golden Cap. It was 3-3 before the Golden Cap round, and Prem Dreams taking the Golden Cap 1-0, so 4-3 from last to last render.
Yeah, that was very well played by Davey, just getting that med pick. But then again, that was pretty huge by Ryan to get the 3k on second.
Look at Ryan's yeah, like just look at the damage by
Oh.
both demo man. Like Davey had more damage, but it's just subsequently at the end, like when he was get those 2 kills at last. But you know that crits, that's definitely frag video material. Like he got a triple.
And a triple, and then they cleaned up, like they forced their Uber, and that Uber just saved the Doberman, and the Doberman's not going to do anything.
But yeah, to be honest, it was a bit of the tale of both Doberman for that last round. Let's see, just looking down the other players, like Rand's sibling got 5 frags, Cole got 6, so you know it's kind of like reflection of the first like the the 30-minute map time stats. Rand, it's basically mirrored, you know, like Scouts top fragging, Pandora's struggling a bit as he was in the first part of the map, so exciting stuff so far. Very exciting stuff, and I think Red Hawk is finally decided to be an admin, and he is. He said Ozforge's aliases, right? And everyone's like changing their clan tags and everything. They're going absolute ham. So
Now I can finally see the team.
you can finally see. You can know who was Rand's sibling and who was Cole.
Yeah,
If
I
you
don't
look-
have
if
to,
you
I
go
don't
on
have
the
to scroll through
scoreboard.
anymore. I barely casted, and I can just say the first sort of problems with casting.
But okay. Besides like the obvious big plays and stuff, who was impressing you, Randa, in this map from both teams?
Ryan for Rice, for Team Rice, I just feel was just doing so much work on those crits. He was doing a couple of silly plays here and there, but that's just Ryan. He was doing pretty solid apart from that. For I would like to say Davey for Prem Dreams, but I think Rands was doing a lot of work as Scout. He was just getting a lot of kills and taking a lot of duels and winning him and cleaning up. Like he was also one of the reasons why they were winning mids. Like he was onto Ryan a lot.
Yeah, I think for myself, besides like the Derman on both teams going huge, I think Scandal's having a pretty outstanding game. Like he's been having actually really smart players. Like he's been winning some 1v1 duels. Remember how he had like that 4k into like a sneaky back cap play and all that jazz? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
He's been having like really smart players. Like he isn't like throwing his life away as per se. Because I think Pandora's getting a bit called out, but yeah, he's playing a lot smart. Like I know Cole is doing heaps as well on for
Yeah,
Prem
he has his moments.
but he's like running in like full YOLO mode, just relying on solid aim and movement from a medic main. Well, previously a medic main render. So yeah, I think Scandal's playing really good. And I think I'll just have to reiterate both Scouts on Premgrave's actually playing superb, and they've smashed my predictions so far, Render. Probably both of our predictions, because
Predictions, yeah.
yeah.
We didn't actually make any round predictions, so no one can blame us.
But we did predict that.
We did predict predict
Yeah,
they'd lose, but still,
yeah,
we didn't
so
say by how much.
Still very tight game on. To be honest, do you think the tilt will be on or not? Like they had that
not
good
sure,
crits by Ryan, which saved them like a potential last push, and they made it all the way back to, and they pushed the other team, and then they botched that last, but then that subsequent repush, and they got wiped again on Prem Dream's second. Like, would that be a bit of the tilt mindset, Render? Because you sort of like they lost like everyone again.
It might cause a tilt, but this is going to be a completely different map. It's going to be a little bit more soldier dominated on middles.
You also have to remember they were up 3-1 for 3 minutes left, and it was a one. That's what I was talking about. Like the whole tilt just from all those sequence of events, like the 3-1, 1 second golden cap to take it to golden cap, and then the subsequent, botch crits onto last into getting back-to-back wiped.
I guess it might be a lot for them, but they do have to just consider that they did make a big comeback with their crits, and they did get 2 rounds ahead. So they have to realize that they've done so much already, and that they just need to stay solid after they've done those things.
Yeah,
or to reduce those plays again, and they'll be fine. I feel if they keep that mentality.
Like, you've been watching, their players are playing so confident. You see Roro Zuba, like, he's just going absolute ham. Like, just, I know he's probably targeting the wrong players because he's just tunneling Athena, something fierce, like, every single time, Brenda. Like, and to be honest, 50-50, it's been working half the time. Like, he has been getting Athena back of those Uber plays. So there is definitely not a lack of confidence in Red Team. Like, Ryan's playing super confident. He's been nailing these rollouts, Brenda. So besides a few questionable plays, like, you can see he's playing with confidence because that's why he's going for those plays as well.
To be honest, the Deadman will have an impact on this middle, but a rollout won't impact it too much. A fast rollout here isn't huge. Just getting to middle and putting damage on soldiers and scouts is what's important. It doesn't matter, like, if you get there a few seconds faster.
Yeah, because it's one thing you also have to really know. So even if you win the Demoman battle, all the opposing Demoman has to do is just back down into the little grass cellar area, reload, have the medic on him, and re-enter. And that can be like the...
it's really easy to back out and again back into this middle. There's three entrances and exits. There's more, actually, the window. You can just navigate, and there's 2 packs as well. And compared to the other one.
And one thing you want to be is you don't want to be caught out as well. Like, say, you think you won the mid, you overcommit, you're all on mid, and then the domain re-enters just, like, carpet bombing you. Because that's what kind of happened to Prem Dreams. Like, they felt comfortable sitting on second, and then they got 3 down with a crits. You know what I mean? So, it could happen to both ways. You could be overconfident, or you could, be too passive.
Well, this is a good map for crits.
I think any map's a good map for crits.
I know, but this map especially, like, pushing in the last, like, you're so very safe, and it's very hard to run away from the crits without falling back on the spawn. Yeah,
that's true. One thing to note is, you saw Prem Dreamed opt for the sniper, something fierce, like defending mid. If they lost, if they lost second, they have it at mid trying to stop the repush and defending last. But Red Team, they haven't ran a sniper. I think all game render. Yeah, that's something unexpected. I think they've got players that can snipe. Like, I'm pretty sure Scandal and Pandora can snipe. So can TG. TG is known to snipe in the past. He's done a few freaky utils. So I think they've got players to do it. But yeah, they haven't done it. They've just opted for heavy and NG, and we're going live render.
Alright, I'm gonna watch Ryan here. Wow, Davey's doing a weird rollout. No, you're just turning real weirdly. Okay. So both them men going an old rollout, just down lower. They're both trading damage. Looks like well, here they are. Ryan's interested in shooting scouts now. He's doing decent damage to the players top left. Talk going in real fast though, gets picked off. But he's forced out players. And now there's so much control from, oh, I say that, but just Pandora and Scandal just doing so much damage and killing players while they push across the point.
Yeah, I think Blue Team overcommit to that way hard. Like, Talk went in, got decent damage onto a medic, but there was the follow-up was too late, and they just got caught out one by one.
They wanted to push across because of that soldier distraction, but the scouts were right there and came from the sides and just picked them off.
And it's got Prolander defense. So that being said, Uber's in fast. I'm liking this through lower. Demo's Ubered.
Oh, I don't really like this Uber.
They got the medic, so there's no heals. Yeah, but Davey and Nas getting a couple of frags. We've got a pyro on the field now. Oh, Ryan connecting pipes like a plumber. Everyone's burning. Cole, what the? 10 health. Okay, Rand's probably went huge there at the end. Like, Rand switch out the pyro, put that extra damage potentially onto them, and Cole basically quad pistol that. I don't even know. But I don't think he can stick around here. Yeah, he probably knows that.
I think he can stick around. Like, he's got soldier support now. And they aren't buffed.
Oh! Did you see
Big rocket.
Direct!
I know he's gonna...
Scandal! What a gamer by Scandal. 22 hit points, gets directed and meat shots the man of the moment.
He gave me really low, though.
Okay. I think I'm...
just trading.
Red Team have to get out. Yeah, Pandora went absolutely huge there with Ryan. Just cleaning up 2 players, and they should opt to commit to a last push. Just, probably send a few players in if they don't think it's good.
No, just taking point presence.
This is a really good push by the Red Team. Yeah, they jumped all the heavy classes at the players to force them into the backyard area, and one scout baited the point, and then they just switch players around, and yeah, that was well played to them. It was a really clean mid. Cole did go huge at last, but that was a good repush.
I'm gonna watch Davey here. Let's see if he should if he's gonna just try to kill a damn man or if he wants to shoot other players. So yeah, okay, he's looking to shoot other players as well. He's trying to lock off that soldier that's in kitchen, but he's getting jumped. Wow. Just TG bomb, just did so well there.
Yeah, that TG bomb was absolutely huge because there was a good follow up by Pandora. Yeah, Rora and Pandora. Pandora was able to chase down Athena, killing her at second. So very convincing mids.
I like how they're pushing already as well. Like they can kill the sentry gun if they peek.
Yeah, they should still commit to a push. I think they're still pretty of commit, but they're still going now. Underneath it seems. Probably.
Ooh, top right, yeah.
Rollador, yeah, Rollador drop down. That's strong enough. Yeah, no stickers at Rollador, so they're in. Ro's in deep butt, so he gets out. So that's so far so good.
Baiting the point. And there's so
so
many stickers on the point.
There's
a pyro though. This pyro.
Yeah, Rand's
nice
trying
by
to do it again. But yeah, Roro, good Uber bait, like jumped around, went kind of around the world, and just good overall play by the red team. But scout bait point,
yeah,
and put stickies, very well played.
So much cap time on that point.
Yeah, I think Premgraves have to change something up here because these mids have been pretty brutal.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Let's watch Scandal, as he's top left, taking so much dominance with that positioning. He's pushing back that soldier on the left side, not carrying in the world. Gonna get a pack, so move away from him. TG on the medic. Gooseman Ryan gets the demo man. It looks like they're all pushing across the point now. Scandal on the medic.
Scandal doing this?
Doesn't look like they're getting the medic. No, it doesn't get the medic.
Bad luck.
It's
and
just
that being
said,
said,
now.
Yeah, red team should get out because blue team, they've got the players here and they could all die. Yeah, like Torque got behind. Good play by Torque. That being said, Ryan did get out, but he's gone for a trap, and he's going in actually. I thought he was putting a trap, and he gets nice pipe onto Cole. Good cheeky play, but was it worth it in the end?
Probably not. No.
Probably not against that many players. Maybe if he it was good in theory, but wasn't the medic. And now he's not here because I can't shoot second because no demo man, and I don't think any of the players have the they don't really want to go and contest it like none of the soldiers or. But it's alright. He'll spawn for last point. They're building an SG, they've got the heavy, so they're opting for SG heavy like they did on Process.
He Rand's down lower, shooting the heavy. Hasn't killed him yet. This heavy's living for a long time. There you go.
But they've got high ground, like Torque was able to destroy TG off the shack, and yeah, I think that was like a successful push. Like that's even way better than the other Uber by the red team, in my opinion. Like no one died. It was an ace Uber. Probably a bit too long to kill the heavy, but it worked out in the end. Render.
Yeah, I just don't think anyone else shot unubered players, and they were just trying to run away from the ubered players that were focusing the heavy.
Yeah, like they all got knocked back into that shack location, and then Torque and Nasty just got in there. So fourth mid, Render, what's happening?
Davey's pushing across the point now, but he gets back, like TG jumps him, so he has to back off.
This is kind of
a lot of
like it's kind of like turning out to be like the previous mid, to be honest. Like TG got taken out, but Davey's alive this time, so.
Yeah, I'm watching Scandal just take out Nasty there, but Torque just destroys him.
Good trading plays. And red team have to get out. They got to back out this instance because they've got Uber, but you don't really want to use it here, especially drop it in your pocket. Ooh, I think
too much undecisiveness.
I think nice play by Athena.
Yeah, here comes Cole.
Yeah. Athena,
he still wants it, I think.
Athena looked like she was walking forward, looking to counter, but then she backed out, saying, "No, we've got 100% out. Let's just slow down a second." And they're pushing through Sorum. Scouts are already on second. They're already in cheese and whatnot. I think Pandora might get caught out here. He's on an island. Pandora's probably gonna die here if they turn around and look at him. Okay. Pandora kills Rams. That shouldn't have happened, in my eyes. But that being said, they're still holding on to the Uber. So one player. That's worth it. That's worth it.
Ryan's sticking lower, so he might get a pick down lower. They're just building a sentry gun now. If it comes out right,
Uber got denied. I think this push will fail. Like you've lost 2 players already. Davey is doing good damage, but he needs backup. Davey's doing heaps of damage, but
here comes a heavy though.
Yeah, they lost 2, and they're all just feeding now. Render. They lost two players.
That Ryan trap like caught Cole off guard like immediately. Even though David did so much damage, I think he killed 2. It just didn't pay off.
He killed the FG. He had heaps of damage, like he was hitting direct pipes and stuff. But there was no follow-ups because there was no players alive that could back him up. Nast wasn't in there fast enough, and yeah. Being said, they're still going to contest this push.
Yeah, talk very low. 7 HP running away.
Oh, there's
He gets let out though. This scout, Cole, is just going crazy.
But they're overcommitting. They overcommitted for Ryan there, because Cole did good damage, but yeah, they basically gave 2 players up, and they have to give this mid up as a consequence.
Yeah, I do feel like Cole wanted his team to defend there, and he wanted support from the soldiers.
Yeah, Nas
wasn't.
Yeah, like Talk couldn't do much. Nas had to throw his life
they're both
away.
getting out.
That being said, Blue Team can defend this, and they probably opt to do so. Oh, big skybox by TG. He's on 19 health up on behind this fence here.
Yeah, both scouts behind, but Roro. Oh no! Colin Ryan's getting 2. Now Davy's in. There's just a big trading battle. Talk with the height advantage here.
Nas has to get in and help his team right now.
TG not being patient with the medic.
Yeah.
And now Gumi just getting picked off there.
That was really good play by
Here comes
Talk.
the flank though. I think they might go in and go for a play because here comes the scout and the medic.
Ooh, oh, Scandal, that's twice he's been so close. Remember that other mid? But we've got Roro, who was, I think he was doing a goblin play, setting up for one. Yeah, nice play by Roro, who was just chilling on catwalk. But that means that they've lost 3, and if they lose any more, I don't know if they can really do this. Yeah, Ryan gets caught, so I think push is over, like, for the red team, I mean, like, can't contest this. They probably won't get some spawns as well. They'll have no dome and no scout, but I don't think it's that much of a big deal.
Yeah. Just gonna have to hold lobby. They do have a Uber advantage, although very slight. Is this a crits? No, just an Uber.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, they can defend second, because the dome man will get there. And it looks like they've been pretty super aggressive. Like they're proactively like jumping soldiers into window, into the storeroom area.
I'm just wondering how blue team's gonna push this Prem Dreams.
No one's like to suicide. You're lucky from some both teams.
Yeah,
on Princess. No one like to suicide. They just walk in with their
suicides.
combo. Yeah, like and Red Team are pushing this. Look at it. They go in hand. They know they've got an Uber ad, but they're probably unsure of how big it was because this Uber is pretty poopy at the moment. Bit of a panic pop by the blue team, but they do have a better Uber, so...
They haven't done anything though, and...
No.
Like, Team Rice can just go back in. They're already killing the medic.
But they're getting... Look at them, they're getting mauled.
Yeah, they're getting mauled now for all that focus fire on the medic.
They committed the med, but they're probably gonna get, like, wiped for the medic. Where's Ro? He's out of there. He's like, yeah, no, yeah, he should... Like, he probably shouldn't even go for a play here, to be honest.
Oh, he wants it. Yeah, I don't like this.
I don't... If he gets out, it's good. Like, good play by Roro. Gets out. Is he gonna get chased down? Oh! Rand's greedy!
A bit too greedy.
The greed play. Yeah, good play by Roro there. Like, to be honest, like, no pick would have been good. Even if he killed Rand, it's not really that big of a good pick, because he could probably off-class now, Like, you're probably doing the other team a favour, if you look at it that way.
Yeah, there is.
And here we go, so...
All eyes on Rand's. And Scandal's picked up the sniper rifle now.
Ooh, very nice.
This is 3 utils. They're like digging in snake water. Yeah, snake water defense. Here we go.
It's easier to sit at last and do this, but they've got no repush potential. That's the thing. So Roro's baiting for players close. I think Davy's flirting with danger here. They know there's a sniper, and he's like being super proactive here. Yeah, see, just
you called it.
Talking about.
Oh, here comes Rands though. Nice by Rands.
But this being said, I think Roro wants to go for a play here potentially. Like, I think Roro should have gone for something. Maybe he's the only soldier up. You got no scouts. You've got all these utils. TG swapped out from heavy onto soldier, so I think the timing was a bit off to do something because, blue team can just take their time and work off Rands.
Yeah, they just can't peek that trick at all. Rand's probably going to slowly push in now. Although Scandal's back up with sniper, so they're probably scared of him again.
Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this defense. It's pretty good. Ryan's watching lower. There's also SG heavy on the left side. Drop down's a bit vulnerable, that's all. But besides that, it's pretty tight defense. Up and for the forward hold as well, so it's pretty good.
watching Scandal here. It's rushed by a scout. This is very surprising.
Oh, nice rockets onto Cole.
Cole just says
what?
not dead yet.
What? He got middied and he was 10 health and did that render. That's pretty amazing stuff. And ooh, Rory's going huge here. He wants it and he gets it.
They
Nice
forced the combo like very far away. This Uber's gonna be
both
able to get in.
Ubers doing nothing. Like I think blue team could still commit, but they have to like get a frag or two.
Yeah, there's a sentry gun and everything.
They get the SG, but yeah, they really
Top
have to
guys
get.
though.
Yeah, they have to get a kill here, if not back out. They have to back out right now.
Oh, here comes
because-
Ryan. No, Ryan didn't damage there, but he did scare him off, so that's pretty good.
He did eat a pipe, so he probably didn't want to commit to that because it was pretty much stalemated. Because you could walk into a sniper, whatnot. That was good discipline play by both teams around it. Like they both did enough damage to each other. Like they got out, and we'll do it all over again. Do you think like this sniper battle's pretty weird because they're doing the exact same angles all the time, Rendo? It's like it's like
maybe walking in lower or bottom right.
It's like moths to a light. They just keep on going towards it. Like they haven't switched any different angles whatsoever.
Yeah, the whole sniping thing is sure it's 95% aim, but the 5% positioning will come into play.
It's like they want to just kill each other and not any other players on the team. It seems. Yeah, look, and they're still doing the same thing. Cole gets middied. Nice work.
Nice.
Nas has to get out. Yeah. Where's Rand? Did he rotate? No, he's still on train, so he's still the similar angle there.
Yeah. TG's just hiding behind, like out of sight of the sniper where he is, and the sentry gun's out of sight as well.
Yeah, I'm not liking what TG's doing. Like, he should be soldier, in my opinion. Like, if you get a pick like that, this is when you should go for like a counter play. Like how Roro had that bad Uber out of last, but he did force Athena on second. So I think TG should be the man to do that when you get a player out.
So, I think maybe they're just tanking last. Like they're not wow,
Scandal,
nice
yeah. Rand's got a headshot onto Scandal, and Cole forced it again.
Rory's gonna have a good Uber though.
Blue team multied the hell out of this Uber.
Nice
Cole gets
Roro.
taken down. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out again. Like this heavy has to get taken out. I mean, oh Nast and Rand's going absolutely huge. Rand, the 2 kills and all these
Comes
headshots.
2 scouts though.
Nah, I think blue team have this.
Scandal cannot do it at all.
Valiant effort by Scandal. I think Rand was hitting a couple of headshots. He hit the heavy, and Nast got 2 frags. So
yeah, like that was actually looking alright for Team Rice.
it was looking really good for
Ro was doing
Riceconsumers.
pretty good,
it was
but
looking
Ro just
very
couldn't
good.
get anything else done. And players elsewhere were dying, and positioning was getting worse.
Who you want to watch this mid render?
I'm gonna watch Rand Sibling. He's top left with Cole. Taking the duel. Puts Scandal somewhat low. Now he's onto a soldier. Kills that soldier very easily, quickly.
I'm liking this by the blue team here because the moment like TG went in, Talk went in just to claim position, and I think it's paying off for their team.
Like it just looks like Rand is just following around Cole. He takes a big pipe though. Like those guys are just double teaming everyone.
Megumi gets taken out. Scandal's in on the mid again. Oh, bad luck by
It's a
Scandal.
quad pistol. Right
Okay,
there.
will Ryan go for a YOLO play? I think he wants to do it. He's got to drop down. Doom drop. Oh my god. This is the... Okay, he's done this like 3 times or something. I am not too sure, as I said before. You're probably better off getting a goblin trap.
Right, the Ryan plays.
Talk gets taken out, but in cheese, so... If he plays getting cut out, I think... Caught out, sorry. I think
we're
they're
gonna come
take
in,
this. Yeah, I think Rollador, good play, rotate. Show plays and rotate. They might kill Ryan here, actually.
They choose to shoot the left. They're gonna start getting on point.
Oh, they're baiting point.
There's a heavy out though. Maybe not using stickies though.
No,
This
he
place
had
not getting
nothing
spammed.
loaded. But they can't.
Nice
Like,
by Rands.
Seriously, I did not know how Red couldn't defend that. They had like players everywhere on the point. Everywhere.
They just got complacent and backed off.
Yeah, I think Ryan backing off the spawn probably hurt them. Like no domain, no big damage. He came in just, probably a bit too late. But 3-2 to Prem Dreams.
Gonna watch Nasty here. As he's just top left chilling. Nothing's really happened yet. Like they're playing really passive. You see the other soldier on the other roof. Coles looks like to be the first one that wants to do something. Nasty gets a nice rocket onto the TG, but then trades to Roro. Now just Rands and Cole just pushing across the point.
Ooh.
Rands dies
Oh,
though after
Ryan,
game 2.
get out, red team. Get out.
Whoa,
Get out,
Ryan
friends.
gets two.
Yeah. I think Megumi's safe here. I don't know if they got to commit to a chase.
Here comes Cole.
Oh my god, and they're separated. Yeah. Yeah, that's you know, we're talking about like the medic separation first map for Prem Dreams, but you know, that just happened, Render. Like, that just happened.
Just stick together and back off.
Yeah.
Stop trying to look for stuff.
It was a really passive mid, but then you saw like kind of like TG and Nast opened it up, you know, trading on each other per se. Like Nast got TG, Roro got Nast, then I think Cole got Roro, so these mids are getting like they're like over really fast Render, to be honest. Like once it opens up, once the first frag comes out, they just come off consecutively. So it looks like they're pushing under. There is a trap there, so they
Whoa.
Oh no! Oh, they saw that as well.
Yeah.
They should have known from
Oh.
from the 2 rounds ago, so you could see like you have to Uber out the door. Like out the door you have to just Uber out there. Like if you're not even gonna check blind Uber, you have to Uber it out. Everyone's LeMayoing, you know, like they're having a fun time.
Yeah, Roro doing a pretty good job of jumping around. Doing way more jumping than me.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Ryan saving a potential round. Good play by him. Got the drop. So that being said, they're down 2 players. As in TG was just spawned, and you had Scandal on Engineer.
Going to
So
kitchen though. It's a bit too much.
yeah,
He's
I
gonna
think
get
they have
forced.
to use. Yeah, good play by Talk here. Very good play. He's
Ooh,
still
wow.
alive. Nice play by Talk.
Yeah. I don't like where they're trying to be tricky with their pushes. Just be very simple and look for the Roma.
They were down 2 players as well. Like TG just spawned and Scandal wasn't there because he was still on Engineer. So you know what I mean, Render? Like I did think you could tell it'd be a bad push. And that being said, 10 seconds, well 5 seconds in, the thing has Uber and Talk will be up. So I think blue team's primed to push.
They're being very aggressive here for Uber this.
They're all gonna die here. Like if they
If
commit to
Roro
this.
forces them, he's gonna die definitely. Is that
What? What?
TG behind?
Yeah, TG and Roro getting a couple frags, so... Wow, okay.
Bit bizarre, but they get in.
It was,
Yeah.
I think
Everyone wanted the midi, and they didn't look for the soldier behind.
these kill priorities are just baffling me at the moment. Like, that was looking to be just a massacre by the blue team. Like, you just have Uber, they're really close, you can get 2 players or so easily with an Uber, but... Yeah, that wasn't the case. It looked like the red team pulled it out. I think Nas was shooting the wrong targets there, to be honest. But 3-3 Render.
Yeah. All right. Let's watch Ryan. Actually, no, I'm gonna watch Roro. Where is he? He's doing pretty well. So just chilling top left. Yeah, just chilling. He sees a soldier that's getting ready to bomb. He's dueling a soldier top left.
Ooh, this is pretty bad.
It just doesn't look like there's. I don't think they're going for anything.
Okay, Ryan Cam, he's gonna do something amazing. And by amazing, he actually lived for once, Render. Called it.
That is indeed
Called
amazing.
it. That is amazing. Cole
That
wants
is indeed
some-
amazing.
That was one for the ages. That was one for the frag videos, boys. Ooh, good one by Roro, but Roro's
They're
forfeiting
really
his life.
forcing
Oh!
Ubers with HP. Like wow.
They get talk, but I'm liking this. They lose 2 players. Nast gets
Oh,
the
nice,
SG.
Brian.
Okay, Davey died. Oh, Athena kills the medic. Medic on medic action. Grill medic on grill medic action. Render actually. And Rand's just sole survivor.
It's getting close.
You
There's 8
got
minutes left
players-
as well.
You got players just dying within Ubers. Like Talk could have got flash and like got meat shot to death, like right behind Athena.
So I just feel like Team Rice are just chilling and waiting to get jumped by Rance and Cole. Like I feel like Ryan. No,
It's TG. TG opens the mids but gets destroyed, I think, and it's kind of like a dominoes effect.
Yeah, like I feel like Roro should just go hunt scouts.
Yeah,
a
TG's
better
in.
idea.
Okay, watch this. TG gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Red team are pushing across. Look at Cole and Davey. Roro gets talk. We got what? Oh, the bat. Scandal got a frag. So Ryan's back in. Just okay. That was okay. Roro had a nice dig. He got some players like he nearly got the medic. He took Athena down to 6. But Ryan, Jesus Christ, I don't know. Like first 2 mids they've wiped Prem, Prem Dreams and basically destroyed him render like in 2 minutes, 2-minute rounds, and now they're like, are they choking or something? Or
I don't know. I feel like it's either like I feel like Roro needs to go help out TG with the bomb.
Bomb.
I think
TG's
they could really
TG's out. TG's in and out.
Like I feel like Roro needs to help out TG and just do like a double soldier bomb, or TG needs to go find soldiers and scouts to shoot because that dead man is not dying.
They have to shoot the scouts.
Yeah, that dead man will not die no matter what.
Okay, SG down. Scout baiting point, I think, soon. There's stickies on point. Oh, nasty. Good
This is looking really bad for
to
Team
be
Rats.
honest, like we're saying like Riceconsumers are having bad mids, but like they've been defending really well. Like that previous round when they defended and capped out, so they're losing mids hard. But I think that they are making up for in other areas. But they have to win this mid render in my eyes to get back into the game. They must win this mid.
We'll all be down to see if Ryan does a lot of damage here, because I feel like he's going to be the linchpin. He's doing a lot of damage to that scout.
He's doing the correct damage this time. Like you saw, he did both scouts, good damage.
Wow, look at this. He just needs a bit of follow-up from his scouts, just to kill their scouts.
But they're losing players render. Yeah, they have to back out because like Davey's fully loaded, and you saw. I think Ryan had the right idea. He did really good work that mid, but he's going in again for a Ryan play. He gets met. Yeah, basically taunt, mate. Like, come on. Okay, this should be a drinking game, because how many times has Ryan done it? I think he's done it like once or twice on processing. He's definitely done it like 5 times so far this map.
Well, every time they lose mid.
Yeah, every
apart
time
from
they
that
lose
one
mid.
time that he called it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of damage going out, and they're just shooting the wrong players. They should be shooting the non-Dev man players.
Yeah, his
like
team is not converting. Like, Ryan's doing a stellar job himself. Like, he's doing enough damage, but his team is letting him down, I feel. But that being said, they're defending this quite well so far. Ooh, Cole gets a key pick onto Roro. That might be it. Davey gets taken out, but Torque and Cole are still alive, and yeah.
Cole's just buffed, and this is looking really bad.
He is very buff. Like, Ryan's doing more than enough to justify his actions. It's just, like, he's actually surviving at the end. Like, he can set up for, second point or whatnot. Like, but just, just having brain farts. But, like, the rest of his team is just collapsing around him.
Yeah,
so,
Ryan's not even shooting the dead man. He's just shooting combat class, like, the soldiers and the scouts. Like, that's what our team should be looking at.
I think the Riceconsumers scouts are beefing a bit. Like, you always see Scandal and Pandora try plus forward the point and go after the medic when they probably should deny up top and play more control style at the beginning instead of, But, that being said, TG's in, Roro's in. Cole gets taken.
Yeah, here we go. Roro jumping now.
This is a good mid, yeah. But are they overcommitting for this? Ooh, Rans nearly went huge there. That was like, that's what you want to see. Like, that was
like,
perfect mid.
Roro and TJ just doing something together. That's what they needed. That's really what they needed.
Now they need to convert this. They need to convert this round and do it again, like in 4 minutes, 3 rounds. It's possible. I mean, I didn't think it was possible on process, and we had the 1 second. So.
Yes, indeed, Yukari. Let us pray for Rice.
Crits!
Oh, crits from lower. To kill the sentry gun.
Oh.
No.
No.
Sorry, TG, you were saying me there.
I'm admiring Ren's siblings heavy, lad. That's very nice.
He's pushing out
heavy. Okay, they're pushing heavy. Okay, this is the rack play. They've probably got to run like all these retarded utils and not let Riceconsumers like recapture a point or something. This is lockdown mode. Pandora's on spy. Unless Pandora turns into like the greatest spy in the world, tonberry, and gets a 3k, they're gonna get destroyed. My prediction.
TG gets Cole as Pandora decloaks. No, cloaks back up. Please don't decloak right now. Oh god.
Oh,
Please
he's
hear that.
doing it! Oh, he did an Elmo. He beefed it. Ryan's doing
Ryan going
things.
in.
He gets
He gets
Davey.
Davey.
Oh, that's actually
The heavy
really good.
chases him out.
Look at Rans. Look at this tracking. What a cheater. What an absolute hacker. He wins on 10 health. Scandal. And he's eating a chocolate bar. I'm watching this heavy.
Is that a loud item?
I'm not watching anything. It is. And a crits gets off. It gets a 1 frag.
Cole's going ham on the medic.
Yeah, Megumi's on no health at all. TG gets Athena in the back play because Rans was... I don't know. He wasn't able to track him. And look at Look at the gaming. Yeah, I think they know it's GG now. They're just having a bit of fun. Yukari's calling it tilt is real, probably because it was kind of like similar situation, Render, as to the first map. They were up 2-1.
Scandal's going.
No,
right?
he can't beat Rands. Like, look at Rands. Rands is like, this is his main. He's literally a bender. Pretty sure all the frags Rands has this game was on heavy. And now they're running, they got a sniper, so they're basically going the full BM. There's no demo man. They've got a sniper.
Yeah.
They've won without communist. It's how you play video games.
Oh, look at this tracking. Damn.
Damn, son.
Give your medic that chocolate
You just
bar.
waited. He's got to eat the chocolate bar, and he's got to be like on 1,000,000 hit points, and he'll be impossible to frag.
You're just chasing down Demomen and scouts with the heavy.
Okay, Scandal's gone sniper. This is where it's got to pick up. He's got to get the best frag of the game.
There you guys.
Pandora's
a heavy somewhere.
Pandora's at the other team's last, actually. Okay, Scandal got the best frag in the game on himself. Pandora's is at the other team's last render. Like he's friggin'.
Wait, this is a backup. Pandora still wants it.
Okay, Talk is playing Doman. Pandora finally gets taken down. Rands is on 4 doms. He should get like 6 doms in my opinion. Like let him do it. Let him go all the way to mid as heavy.
Take over that. Get him 100 points.
He should be spun up all the way to mid, walking in, Render. We've got a Pyro, we've got an SG.
Oh, the pyro will not help you now.
In typical
Look at this
Prem
track.
Dreams
Look at this
fashion-
tracking.
Typical Prem Dreams fashion, Render. Cole gets you dropped during the Uber. So, yeah.
5 dumps. Not even GG yet.
Yeah, it's basically GG. Like, well played by Riceconsumers. They were actually both maps. They were like the dominant side for like the first half of each maps, to be honest. But Prem Dreams just playing a little bit tighter, just changing up a little bit, and yeah, obviously taking it back.
I would also like to award Best Utility Rounds.
We'll pull up these logs quickly, but if you're just joining us, that was the R14 Division 3 Grand Finals. The winners, the eventual winners, was Graveyard of Prem Dreams, taking the first map process 4-3 in Golden Cap overtime, and then easily taking Snakewater after being down 2-1, 7-3.
Tonberry, is it okay if we brought a whole team in here?
No. Yes, you can. You may. Just give us a second. We want to look at some numbers. There you go, Render. Okay.
Thank you.
It's kind of mirroring off the other maps. Like Ryan
Yeah,
top damaging again. He is like we were saying. Besides his YOLO plays, he's been carrying. He's been doing more than like his job. He's dishing out more than enough damage, and he's actually getting pretty good frags as well to justify it. But Rand's siblings probably man of this match. Like 47 frags.
Like 17 of them were heavy, probably.
I'm pretty sure he got 55 of them on
not
heavy.
Not even 55.
Yeah, Roro
Look at that
following up
damage.
next with the good damage as well. Basically, him and Rand's 9.7k.
Did you like my John Cena heavy, Tom?
The greatest.
Who?
My John Cena heavy.
Who?
Don't worry.
Thank you. But yeah, to be honest, it's kind of like mirroring the first map. Stats wise, like Pandora's at the bottom. He is probably a bit of a sad gamer. TG stats I won't take him into consideration. Like he was opening up the mids massively, especially the first 2 rounds. It was like getting onto Davey, Lean, getting most of the team across the point, doing work. But yeah, I think interviews time's Render. We've got a mass amount of people in here.
Yeah.
If you got who have we got from? Is this all that's coming? Because
There's more.
we should probably cap it out soon.
Coach Beat Dog?
No,
That's
coach is coach. Haven't you played Left 4 Dead?
That's my boy Tominist. Yes, that's my boy Tominist.
Okay, let's just go straight into it. Rans, congratulations on winning Division 3.
Thanks, dude.
So, how'd you feel on process?
Mids
like
are
a
pretty
huge
good.
Wow.
Oh, is that John Cena?
Wow.
Thank you.
Not anymore. You felt pretty okay. So, like that was a pretty good comeback. Like you almost lost at the end with that Ryan crits onto second, but then you put it back with that defense on last. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we actually called it. It was crits as well. We just kind of shat the bed and didn't really use the Uber.
Yeah. What did you do on Snakewater? Because you lost the first two mids like real hard,
Oh,
but then you just change it up.
I just started going left and
I just
we
went right
played a
side.
lot better. Like,
We just waited for them to aggress and we would
Yeah.
kill the
Yeah.
aggressive players and just play like we were
I
trying
kept-
aggressive assault. And
I
it just
kept
didn't work.
jumping into 2 scouts and getting destroyed. It was great. I love Roma.
Yeah, our plan was to
Yeah.
just wait them out. I'd sit top left, talk it, then we just like both counter jump an MG, whoever was up top.
Add 5 boys.
Yeah, Dad 5.
All right. So you're winning every process mid as well. How are you feeling pushing last though? Because your last pushes weren't going too well on process.
Oh,
You want to answer?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what happened on process last.
I can
I
answer.
can tell you. I can tell you what was happening. You were dropping whichever scout was in the Uber to the SG. Like I think it was Cole every time. Dropped Cole every time.
Yeah, it's probably.
You were dropping players to the Uber on process. Like when you had ad, you were dropping like players weren't getting flashed, or you were flashing too many times. Like I think there was times you flashed 3 players, and then like 2 of them just get dropped afterwards. It was like really messy your combo play on process. Like Athena was running around like a headless chook at times, nice, and you weren't there as the big dad to.
Oh yeah, I pretty much just
to
play
take the
Roma.
Ubers.
We give all the Ubers to the demo at this point. But yeah, I don't know. Our last pushes, the plan was just like I go behind and then stick the point and bait the point with scouts. And when we lose a scout, that kind of makes that a bit difficult.
There's a lot of people.
We've got a lot of people here.
Yeah.
This is the entirety of both teams.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Yeah, nice guys. Good show up.
Yeah, one thing to note is on both maps, Riceconsumers I'd say for the majority on process, we're in the lead, 3-1 until the last 5 minutes, basically. And Snake, they were leading quite comfortably 2-1, like destroying you in those early rounds in the mids and just rolling onto, like converting them into an easy round. We were talking about tilts. Riceconsumers, was there any tilt is real moments? Because yeah, like you were up 3-1, you had good control of the majority of process. You know, you lost 1 second, like not lost, but got taken to Golden Cat 1 second. So you're like, yeah, we can make a comeback. You had the good crits, very good crits, 3 kills by Ryan. It was really, really solid play. And then Davey went absolutely huge, killing Megumi into that crits last push, and then you got like double wiped back to back and, you know, lost the map. And then, yeah, was there the tilt is real? Fill me in, friends.
There wasn't much tilt on process. Like there was no tilt on process at all. Everyone sort of just took a deep breath when it came to the Golden Cap round, and it was disappointing to lose that. But it was really back and forwards, and Davey had a really good play, and he won it for them. That was
Davey
really good
kept
by
piping
Davey.
me retardedly. I don't like you. Stop doing that.
If you want to go to tilt, there was a bit of tilting on Snakewater. I would say that who's the rumor for?
Man.
Talk, yeah, Talk would constantly go top left. I'd hit him with 2 stickies, and then he'd just bomb in and just somehow kill Megumi, and things were starting to get a little bit heated, mainly from me.
Well, okay, Ryan? Continuing on this conversation, because to be honest, you played just, you know, as good as you can. You played as best as you could. You were top damaging both maps. You're doing more than enough to justify what you're doing. But Snakewater, every mid that they won, bar one, you were the last player alive. You could get a cheeky trap up, you know, you could set up a nice defense, but what did you do, mate? You dropped the sticky, jump in, go ham. Were you tilting at these points in times? Were you trying to 1v5?
Not really tilt. I just wanted to get in and die so I could be up in time for the spawn wave.
You could have got out, mate. That's the thing. You could have
No.
got out and.
Okay,
Yes.
maybe I could have, but I didn't think like that. Maybe I was tilting. I don't know.
Thought a bit like Ryan, eh?
Yeah, it's thought
Gotta
like
get in
me.
there.
Gotta get in there, man. Get the frags.
You did
No.
destroy that one scout, Ryan. It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
I was
If it
just
was the
like-
medic, would have been.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just like, you're not the medic.
No, but to
um,
be honest, you did pull your weight. I think your team was just struggling to deal with just
Yeah.
their slower play on snake mids.
Yeah, the thing that we said we wanted to move as a line, like across the point, but that's really hard when it's mainly just me and Rory calling and TG. I mean, TG was kind of left in the wind. There wasn't really that much.
So hard to do anything. 'cause
Yeah,
my scouts don't talk to
TG
me.
didn't really have much backup from the scouts.
I wasn't meant to be playing today, by the way. I haven't played TF2 in 2 weeks, and
Yeah,
Scan was like today
TG
with like an hour's notice.
TG
You're playing
did a lot.
finals.
TG did a lot considering he hasn't been playing for a while.
Yeah, TG actually did good. I was commenting on one play, I think on Process last when you took your third round win, like heaps of damage coming at TG, like capitalizing, got the last 2 frags and capped at the point. Like he was doing more than enough, like open up mids when he could. Like I know he was getting pooped on, but that's Roma life. Like you get
It's
pooped
life
on
for him.
anyway. But yeah, like you were doing more than enough to, justify your actions and having some glorious moments at times.
Yeah, that's generally how it goes. It's really annoying because our scouts don't really miss that much, so it's like playing Div 1 all over again.
Yeah. To be honest, we were talking about on players on like each team which impress us, but me and Randa were harping on a bit how Scandal had probably another outstanding season. Last season, I think he was voted best scout in Div 4, and he like carried that form up all the way onto the top of
If
Div
only
3.
he would talk, he would probably be a very, very good player.
Oh, he'll get better, man. He'll
I don't know.
teach him
All
the
the
ways,
scouts are
TG.
silent scouts.
Teach him the ways.
There's always one scout that's like quite,
Oh, we have
quite
2 of
silent
them,
wolf
though.
scout.
We have
Yeah, we
Pandora
have
and
2 of
Scandal.
them.
Well,
It's
they
alright,
must be
like-
really good then, because that's the best scouts are really quiet.
It's alright. Your team was number 1 seed. You lost the finals. It's not that bad, to be honest, to look where the teams come from and where some of the players have come from as well. So it's a big effort on behalf of you guys. You guys were in really good control of each maps until I guess the experience pulled through for Prem Gyms, because you got players such as like Geo Manus, early on in the season, Tom Yunus before he disappeared, and I think this is twice this has happened where a rack team in
Yeah, they were
quotations.
in finals, we're not
Yeah,
Tom
Tom Yunus
Yes,
confirmed for cutting himself to win finals again.
Exactly. So
The only
Calling it right
person
now.
he can cut, dude. He's got to cut
Exactly.
someone.
yeah.
Cut the worst player. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck you,
got
Tom
him.
Yunus.
Shots.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck Tom.
But everyone, it was a really good game. The process was incredibly close, and they got ahead of us on Snake. But yeah, it was a really good grand final, I think.
Sure.
There was a bit of tilt on Snakewater.
It's alright. Like, there's always room for tilt. Like, if Tom was playing, he'd be tilting just as hard as they're winning. Like, yeah, that's how he is. Okay. How about for next season? Is Riceconsumers gonna stick around or what? Or the core of the team? Because I know like some of the players were like they played in Div 4 previously and then they moved up. So is the core gonna stay around and move on, or is everyone gonna have a break and then decide?
I wasn't even meant to play this season.
You say that every season, TG, for like the past 2 years or something.
You don't understand. Ask Scandal. He begged me for like 3 days. Like,
Scandal
back up
isn't
for
in
us.
here, is
Back
he?
up for us.
I don't think
No,
he
he's
is
not.
in here. He's like the only one, so he's probably got bedtime or something. But so, are you guys gonna stay around? Like, do you know Roro or not? Like, you're the late addition into the team.
I don't know. I kind of want to win something because this is my 3rd season in a row without coming 2nd place.
But that's still pretty successful. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
this is the
there is
first
a
time I've come
player.
second
There is
as
a
well.
player who has done that for quite a while. His name is Randy, and he actually did get that trophies after a while. But he is like the Div 3 legend himself, and he was actually in
Shout out to
STV,
Randy.
and he was basically saying everyone is so much better than he could ever be. So that is a compliment. So it's still
I have a really good image for this red guy. Please
so
don't
it's,
delete.
so it's still we still don't know what's going on if you friends are gonna stick around. Okay, Tomius was dropping me some goss before saying that potentially this second
Oh, please.
times 100 rack generation will stay, and majority of people will stay and
Tom, when
carry
did
on.
this Goss?
Is it true? Is it
This
true?
is-
He told me it today, man. Like,
Dude, that's like Goss from a week ago. It's changed since then.
so what? You
Yeah.
boys aren't staying around? I know Rands and Cole might go back to Smug or
Yeah,
something. Like,
the
they'll
plan-
probably.
I think there's going to be a split. There's going to be a Smug reform, and then the rest of us are going to go. We got some dudes we want to play with, and then there's going to be. I think it's 3 of us. Me, Talk, and Tom are going to go do something next season.
Okay, so that's the
Yeah.
rack part. Oh yeah, Dubious is coming back in. Yeah, so it's basically rack all
alright,
over
we're just
again.
gonna
Yeah.
leak that knowledge then.
Yeah.
Oh
just
my.
playing with Dubious.
Wow.
It's going to be great.
Okay, so
Podcast.
yeah, so that's the future. We'll probably give some shout outs, but yeah, it was a really good game, friends. Okay, starting at the top, Athena.
Shout out to Yui and Wizard for being a babe, and everyone from Prem Graveyard.
Nast, aka Dad.
Yeah, shout out to Randy, my boy, and Pablo. Oh, also Meat Dog.
GM Manus.
I have shout-outs for Randy Leck and for my opponents for putting a good fight up.
Megami.
Shout out to casters, Brodogs, admins, Ninjas Pro, Mumble Server, Pandora, Scandal Ninja, the Amazing Geo, and Alex. Yummy Cookie.
Pandora.
Shout out to the Amazing Geo, shout out to Ugo, shout out to Ninja, shout out to Megumi, shout out to the casters, the admins, Prem Dreams. Yeah, shout out to Encre too.
Roro.
Shout out to Octo Wang, shout out to Liam Gibson, shout out to Whiter, and shout out to Ella Harris.
Ryan.
Shout out to Mercy and Nui. Mercy for warming me up before the game. Shout out to Prem Dreams for a really good grand final, and shout out to my team, and thanks to the casters.
Talk.
Shout out to my boy Solomon for warming me up 2 hours before the game. Shout out to Pause, my boy Nasty, and CKM who's in America right now. And
TG.
Simon Known.
Sorry, TG.
Yeah, shout out to Brodogs Circle Jack. Shout out to Scando for giving me like an hour's notice that I'm playing. Shout out to Yukari for trying to help us with advice that didn't work.
Shout out to Yukari from me as well.
Yeah, everyone here shout out to
Yeah,
Yukari.
shout out to Yukari and Jaiho. Have a good Jaiho.
Yeah, that's it.
Rands.
Shout out to Pablo, Oni, Cami B, Tim. Shout out to Smug. Shout out to Neutral for dying, RIP. And,
Oh wait, shout out to Randy, the Titanic.
shout out to Dad.
It's your boy.
And all casters involved.
Okay. Well, very nice. Can't fit about bro dads. Ken, anything you want to say before we go into that other terrible admin called Deadhawk?
Shout out to Randall Leck, who just found out that he's that the smug reform is happening.
Ooh, good luck with that one, boys.
Without him.
Without him, I believe. I don't know.
Div
Maybe.
1 only, boys.
Yeah,
Prem
good
only.
luck, boys.
Not even confirmed yet. I don't know where everyone's getting us from.
Yeah, I know, man.
Randy's
Hikari told us. Jesus, don't you know
Dude,
this?
it's Hikari.
Looking forward to playing a class I'm good at, so...
See, he says that, but then he crushes.
Terrible scout. I'm so much better at medic.
Red Hawk, I believe you have some shoutouts.
No.
Okay, Render.
Shoutouts to admins Kenneth and Rhino and Red Hawk. Shoutouts to casters Tonberry and Brodogs. Shoutouts to Ozfortress. Shoutouts to Will Underground. Good old fake Cindy, Ruick, Versa. Shoutouts to Wasabi with Bulk and Spitty and Grud. And then shoutouts to Yukari and Corgi.
I'll quickly jump in. Red Hawk is sick, which is why he's not. So shout out to Red Hawk for being sick and not being able to say anything. And he'd like to shout out Geo and Brodogs.
Sure. Okay. Big thanks to the teams that played tonight. Prem Dreams and Riceconsumers. Both teams, put up quite a show. There's lots of decent frags, back and forth action, especially on the first map. It was like 1 round, 50 minutes, back to back, last to last, multiple times. So good play by both teams. I think both Demo Man, Ryan and Davey were playing exceptionally well. So were the scouts on the maps. Big thanks to Red Hawk, Lammy and Ken, Brodogs for all of this. And we'll probably just wrap it up here. So you've just been watching TF Live. It was the R14 Division 3 Grand Final. The maps were 4-3 on Process, Golden Cap to Prem Dreams, and then 7